Sup, everybody? Welcome to the Alternative Audio Podcast, where we discuss the latest happenings in the metalcore, metal, rock, and alternative scene. New releases, all of that.
Sorry, I'm really not used to talking on camera.
No, I know exactly what you mean. What have we got on the itinerary that we want to talk about today?
Well, it's funny you mention that because there's a few things that I want to talk about, but I've left all of my notes at home. So I've got nothing on me.
That fucking sucks.
But there are a couple of things that I wanted to bring up, like Yumi at 6, calling it a day.
Yeah.
And Ocean's 8 Alaska, new vocalist, new track.
Yeah, and you're going to see him Tuesday, aren't you, as well?
I am, yes. I'm looking very much looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And Neck Deep's new album.
Yep, Neck Deep, new album. That is actually that slaps. To be fair.
Yeah, it is a great. I kind of feel like they've gone back to. I felt that All Distortions Are Intentional wasn't really an album for me.
Yeah.
There was just something about it I didn't like, and they've gone back to a much more rawer, punky sound, and I really like it. It's quite a hard hitting album. Like it's been produced to perfection.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I get what you mean. I always found with Neck Deep, a lot of pop punk stuff. In all honesty, it always sounds very similar or the same, and then with a lot of sort of musical artists in different genres, you kind of want them to do something different, step it up. Whereas with pop punk, I think when it a lot of the time it sounds very similar, very the same, but it's fine because it's always so good either way.
yeah, because there's nothing worse than when somebody like a band releases an album and every song sounds the same. It's like an album of just like one massive song. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you feel like Neck Deep's new album hasn't done that.
Not at all. I think it's a great album.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It is a good album. It slaps. So, I mean, a new release I'm enjoying. Rough Justice's new album. In fact, I can't even remember what it's fucking called now. Faith in Vain. Released 12th of January 2024.
So it's fairly recent then.
Yeah, fairly recent. A couple of weeks ago. They're under. Malevolence is
What, the same label?
Yeah, the same label. Well, it's Malevolence's label, MLV Limited.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I find a lot of.
I wasn't aware that Malevolence had their own label.
Yeah, MLV Limited, and they have like bands like Guilt Trip on there as well. So
Oh, that's sick.
I find a lot of the bands on there, they tend to have this sort of like bad boy hardcore image.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Guilt Trip.
I fucking love it. I'm all for it. But yeah, I'll give you that. I'm loving this album. I'm truly loving this album. Like as I said, it's just hardcore, fucking bad boy shit. I love it. I feel like it definitely has a similar vibe to Guilt Trip's album that came out back in November of 2023 as well. Like I find everything on the MLV Limited label just has that vibe, and I am all for it. All for it. Yeah, I think he's liking it. I still find it odd that the
That snare drum sounds like a fucking cannon.
yeah, it fucking does, doesn't it? Yeah. I still find it weird though. On the MLV Limited website, Rough Justice's new album still comes up as pre-order now, but it's out. It's been out for 2 weeks.
Where are Rough Justice from? I won't lie, I've never really listened to them. Well, I don't know a lot about them.
Yeah, the Sheffield.
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense with being on the same label.
Yeah,
the Malevolence, obviously.
Guilt Trip from Sheffield as well, aren't they?
I've no idea.
I'm sure they are.
If I said I knew, I'd be lying. I've genuinely no idea.
I find with Malev being from Sheffield, they like to take on Sheffield bands.
Yeah, well, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, from their hometown.
One thing I will say is that everything seems to be a lot better up north. In Steel City. Steel City must be killing it, mate.
I was just double checking. I will be seeing Rough Justice next Sunday.
Next Sunday?
Yeah, because obviously Malevolence are doing a sort of second UK tour.
You're going to Nottingham?
I am going to
Nottingham.
Nottingham.
I'm also at a gig on Sunday.
Which one?
It's not Rough Justice. Malevolence, put it that way.
Fair enough.
It's a fucking simple plan.
Fair play. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man. Simple plan. Mayday Parade and State Champs.
Oh,
You know me. I am a 30-year-old pop punk fiend, but
who doesn't like a bit of pop punk?
Nah.
As you said, you've already told us that you're loving Neck Deep's new album.
yeah.
But I just wanted to double check there because obviously Malevolent's doing their sort of second UK tour within a year, and they're kind of doing the smaller venues. So I'm going to one of them. But I knew Pain of Truth were supporting. I couldn't remember who else was supporting.
Pain of Truth.
I thought it was Guilt Trip, but no, it is Rough Justice, so that'll be sick.
Pain of Truth are a great band.
Again, tiny venue. I fucking love going to like hardcore gigs in tiny venues.
What venue is it?
It's the Rescue Rooms.
Oh mate, it's wicked. I saw Not Loose in the Rescue Rooms.
No,
yeah,
not loose,
Not Loose, but Brian. I think his name is it Brian Garris, the lead vocalist.
Yeah.
He got stuck in a flight right in Germany, and he never made the show. But Not Loose still played.
Yeah.
So like it was. I didn't know. I thought the band were going to come out and play, and it's going to come out a bit later. And then like half an hour into the set, I was like, I don't think he's going to make it. And then I found out that he got stuck in Germany.
Oh, fuck.
Missed his flight, so he never made it to Nottingham.
Absolutely sucks. You're just there, like, where's the vocals? Well, you just get the crowd to fucking sing with you. That will scream with you.
Well, their guitarist Isaac, he did the whole thing.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was still a great show.
Yeah. No, nice.
Yeah. I've seen a few bands in the Rescue Rooms actually.
So what else did I want to bring up on today's episode? Obviously, you've already mentioned that You Me at 6 split.
Oh, I'm heartbroken. I am actually heartbroken.
I think every emo kid or like every emo kid in their sort of 20s, 30s.
I think anybody that was like in their teen years, like between 2005 and 2009, is heartbroken.
Yeah, I know. Fucking, I think I've seen them twice. They headlined Slam Dunk a few years back.
Yes.
I can't remember what year. Saw them then. They were brilliant. I also remember, how old was I? I think I was 15. I went to see Paramore, and they were supporting Paramore.
That's one band that I'm still obsessed with now that I've never seen is Paramore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Paramore.
Oh, they're very good. I'm seeing them again later this year because I'm going to see Taylor Swift. And they're supporting Taylor Swift.
Are you going to see Taylor Swift?
Yeah. But my wife is a mega fan.
So. I know. Chloe's a massive fan, but
yeah.
One thing I'm more impressed with: how did you even get a ticket?
With a lot of money.
Really?
Oh
man, how much was it?
3 tickets. We bought obviously me, Chloe, and my sister Lucy. I think it was just over 500 quid.
That is fucking criminal, mate. I'm sorry. That's fucking so bad.
This is the Alternative Sound podcast. We've gone on to how much Taylor Swift tickets
that is a fucking farce, mate.
It is. It is. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good show. Though I think Taylor Swift is on for 3 hours.
I don't give a fuck how long it's on for, mate.
Yeah.
Nobody should be paying that much money to see someone.
God, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Taylor Swift can fuck off. The worst thing is, I don't actually mind her music either. But
no. To be fair, I've gotten used to her music because it's just constantly on in my house.
I'm not upset that you're going to see her. I'm more disappointed that you've willingly paid that much money for anyone.
Oh, no. Well, technically, I didn't pay for it. Chloe did, because obviously she's the one who wanted to go.
Yeah.
But still, I'm sad that she's had to pay that much money. I mean, like, Lucy gave us the money for her ticket. It's fair enough. But yeah, for 3 tickets, it was over 500 quid. It's insane. Absolutely insane. I also wanted to take this time to thank Phantom State for allowing us to use one of their tracks for our intro music.
Yeah. Big up, lads.
Yeah, big up. Fucking World of Glass. Fucking sick tune. So I've used a segment of that for our intro. Anything else you wanted to bring up? I mean, you were mentioning fucking Ocean's 8, Alaska's new vocalist.
Oh, yes, mate. Right. So I'm not entirely sure what's gone on with the whole situation between them finding a new vocalist. But Joel Hayward, he's been in a few bands. He's been in Silent Screams, and he's currently in Spitting Teeth. Both amazing bands.
Yeah.
I've seen Spitting Teeth a few times. I've met Joel a few times as well. I don't know him on a personal level or anything like that, but I've met him a few times. And he's a proper nice guy. He's a very talented vocalist as well.
Yeah.
And the new track that Ocean's 8 Alaska have put out it's amazing.
Yeah.
And he does a bit of clean vocals in it as well, and I didn't realise he could sing.
Yeah, go for it.
So
I haven't heard it.
it's really good.
I do love it when metalcore has like a slow start, a fucking build up. So this is the new vocalist. Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bang my head, pretend I can hear it. Oh shit! I've just turned the Xbox on. Sorry.
It's alright. Yeah, I fucking hate that. Just because of the way, like,
it's far too easy to turn on.
You could brush past it and it'll fucking turn it on. We have a tiny little setup in here for the two of us. We are hoping to fucking get a bit of a setup in the garage.
Right. I want you to tell me a bit more about two things, actually.
Yeah.
The architect's controversy.
Yeah.
And sleep token controversy.
Yeah.
Both of which I've been so out of touch with a lot of things recently. I know nothing about any of these. So you're going to have to tell me in depth what you know. And I will let you know how I feel about them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know all the finer details or whatnot. I've read a few things, and obviously I've seen a lot of TikTok about a lot of them. I'll start off with the architect's controversy going on at the minute. So I think it was their guitarist.
I think that might just be a controversy about an architect.
That might just be an architect. It's like some guy accused of sexual misconduct.
An architect in some deep water.
Adam Christensen. So basically, he's been, it's seemingly sharing stuff on Twitter that is like anti-trans, things like that.
Dangerous move.
Yeah, very dangerous move, especially when you got that kind of platform. But it's a guy called so it's a guy called Sean Strickland.
MMA fighter.
Yeah, MMA fighter Sean Strickland. Basically, he was obviously pushing that rhetoric of like the anti-trans thing, kind of saying, "Don't know who this guy is. Don't care. You're not a man." Obviously, because he may be a woman who's transitioned into a man.
Yeah.
Saying, "I don't care. You're not a man." Blah blah blah. That's been shared. And then of course Adam Christensen's reposted it as well, seemingly in support of that. Then of course when he got called out for it by a load of fans, he kind of turned around and said, "Oh, it was an accident. I did not mean to repost that. I do not agree with that rhetoric." And he deleted it. But then of course fans combed through his Twitter, through his previous historical likes and posts and everything, and basically said, "Well, you've been liking these fucking posts for years, mate. It's obvious that you agree with this rhetoric." So
I find it really hard with stuff like this because, like, how the fuck do you accidentally post something on the internet?
Yeah.
Like, you can't accidentally do it. A couple of years ago, there was the I think he was the director of Notts County, who owned a building company, whose name I can't remember, accidentally uploaded a picture of his genitals to Twitter.
Yeah.
How do you accidentally post a picture of your cock and balls on the internet?
Yeah, exactly.
In my opinion, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Or somebody else has done it for you.
I was going to say, you can accidentally send them to your nan, but not on the internet.
Oh, fuck's sake. No, you just can't accidentally do things like that.
Well, it's bloody difficult to accidentally do that. And if he's been like seemingly pushing that rhetoric for years, he can't have been accidentally posting or liking that shit for years, surely.
I could understand it if it was like one button click.
Yeah.
But like when you repost something on social media, you have to press two buttons. It brings up what you're about to post, and then goes, "You sure you want to post this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, okay. You've done it now. Oh, you're fucked now. But yeah, basically, the latest news I've got from it since then is at one of Architect's concerts, Sam Carter did a bit of a speech mid-set, basically saying like, doesn't matter what your gender is, what you like, what you transitioned into, or what you identify as, who you love, or anything. We love you. We do not think any less of you. We don't agree with this rhetoric. All of that, basically, coming out in support of everyone, trans or not. Fair enough. Good move. And he's up there. He's got a fucking heart gold and everything, it seems. But at the same time, people are like, that's not really an apology. It's not really they kind of wanted the band to come out with a statement addressing it. And
yeah,
I get where they're coming from. At at the same time, people are starting to think, is Adam going to end up being removed from the band? Part of me think I'm on the fence about this, because I'm like, part of me thinks you can fucking believe whatever you want, but at the same time, if you have those sort of views, which in my opinion are wrong, don't fucking post them on the internet.
Yeah, especially in such an age where it's so easy to get cancelled, you know.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I rightly so as well with this. Like, if you're posting just to hate on the internet, then, you know, you probably should be dealt with.
Yeah. Yeah, like, people just want to see Adam have some consequences, I think. Whether that's been removed from the band or whether some other consequences, I don't know. But 'cause I think a lot of people are angry. You know, they may have been looking up to him or following him for God knows how many years, and then they find out that he kind of pushes this, well, not pushes this rhetoric, but he believes a certain thing.
Yeah.
You know, maybe is seen as hate. And yeah, people aren't happy, and I can understand why. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah, it's definitely not good.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the up-to-date news on that at the minute. I haven't seen anything else, or whether they have put out any sort of statement. In fact, let me double check. The thing I do find funny about it, though, obviously, like Adam Christensen's word for word his tweet after people hit back at him was, "Shit, that retweet was a total accident. I don't endorse anything that guy says other than fuck Trudeau. Sorry for the panic, everyone. Complete all thumbs up moment." And Dan Searle himself fucking retweeted it saying, "Nop."
I don't know. There's something not right about that.
Yeah, I know. But then another thing as well. Apparently, Sean Strickland came out afterwards and said he's now a fan of the band, or at least a fan of a band called The Architect. So, don't know whether he's on about Architects, the UK band, or The Architects, the American band. I don't know. But
The Architect.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
like something my mum would say.
Oh yeah, The Architects.
The Architects.
And you wanted to know a bit more about the sleep token.
Yeah, I can't remember who told me about this, but this is fucking wild, man.
This is basically a story that kind of fully encapsulates what toxic fan culture is like, especially in the alternative music scene.
Yeah.
So basically, the story that's come out is somebody, a fan of Sleep Token, found Three's, the vocalist, found Three's personal Twitch account. I don't know how they linked that it was him. I don't know whether how he found his identity. I don't know. But obviously, once he found out who he was, apparently he, through Freedom of Information Act, paid to get his birth certificate and then posted it online for everybody to see. Which is
fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's mad.
That's toxic.
I didn't even know you could do that. You can pay to get somebody else's birth certificate.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's fucking wild.
I think there's certain rules around it. Yeah, through Freedom of Information Act, it's
I'm
information, isn't it?
not sure if it's just me, like, not being clued up as everybody else, but that's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I heard anyway. That's what I read. I didn't source check that, but that's what I heard. But then obviously, because of that, it seems that Sleep Token have fucking completely wiped their socials. Now, people don't know whether that is some sort of PR stunt, PR move in or as a sort of start of a way of promoting whatever they're doing next, or whether it is directly in response to that invasion of privacy.
Yeah, I kind of hope it's, you know, a response to an invasion of privacy, because if, like, the worst thing that could happen is, like, Sleep Token call it a day. No, I think that'd be a shame, because Sleep Token are a great band.
Yeah, they're incredible. They do things like so differently, and I feel like over the coming years, I feel like a lot of acts are going to start copying what they do because it fucking works.
The thing is as well with Sleep Token, it took me so long to get on the fucking hype train for Sleep Token as well, because when they came out, I saw them like 3 or 4 times, and I just couldn't get into them. And then the last sort of couple of tracks and albums that they've dropped, I've just been like, yeah, this shit fucking slaps, man.
Yeah.
But
I felt like I only liked a couple of tracks, but since Take Me Back to Eden,
latest
album dropped, that I was I kind of fell in love with them then. But it would be a damn shame if they called it a day because of something like this, because there has been rumours of that happening. But we'll just have to see where it goes from here. But can't remember who it was on TikTok who I was watching a video of. I'll have to. I'll post it somewhere on here. I'll put it in the text who it was. But they put it perfectly in a way that these bands and these band members don't owe you a fucking thing.
No, they don't. Of course not.
No, they're doing it like, one, for a passion, two, like, they've, I don't know, they're talented and they enjoy making music, and that's what they want to do, and they've done it since a young age, and they do it for a living. They don't owe their fans anything.
No, and
yeah, a lot of them may sometimes feel like they do or want to treat their fans well, but at the same time, they don't owe them anything.
No,
if fans feel like they owe them something, like you need to give us like your identity or or anything like that because we look up to you and we feel like we deserve that. No, you don't at all.
I totally agree with you there. I'm not entirely sure if I should say this as well, but they do the whole mask things. I'm not sure if it's because they want to do it because it's part of their act, or they want to do it because they want to keep their identities like secret. Now, let's say, for instance, they did want to keep it secret, and that's the reason they do the masks. If you're willing to go that far to ruin someone's identity and go, look, this is who it is, right? Then you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Fuck you, man.
You're not. Exactly. Exactly. I completely agree with you there. Yeah, anyway. Well, that's where that story's at the minute. But, one quote here, I don't know whether this is off Twitter, but it's on this article that I've got open at the minute. It says, I fucking hate Sleep Token's fan base. I just learned about a birth certificate thing. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'd wholeheartedly sympathise with them if they wanted to pack it all in at this point. And what a blowout it would be if they did. Congrats, everyone.
Yeah, too right.
Yeah, fucking congratulations to that toxic fan base for possibly ruining it for everybody. Don't sign me up to Louder.
that's fucking wild, man.
Yeah. Anyway, what else have you got on the agenda, man?
Sum 41 final tour.
Yeah. I mean, can't remember when they announced that, but
I think it was a while ago, but yeah. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming round now. Like, I think the last UK performance, I might be wrong, but I think the last UK performance is Download this year. Yeah.
I'll be there.
I hope to be there as well.
Yeah, I'll be fucking.
I think the last time I saw Sum 41 was at Download, and I think I was hammered dressed as Spider-Man. Crowd surfing.
Sounds like you.
And I remember crowd surfing to another bloke that was dressed as Spider-Man.
Well, you just saw it in the crowd. I was like, I'm coming to you.
Yeah. We spent the entire time dancing with him, and then I sort of went, I've had enough now. Crowd surfed over, went to the back.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen Sum 41, so I'm really looking forward to that. Like, if it's their last ever UK performance, and that's the first time I see him, I'll take that.
I wouldn't say I'm necessarily upset, but I am pretty gutted about it because I think Sum 41 were like one of them gateway bands for me, much like Blink-182 and Green Day and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't really necessarily listen to much anymore, but I've always had a bit of a soft spot for Sum 41.
Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, their fucking breakout album anyway. Like, I feel like that.
All killer, no filler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fucking gateway album for me getting into like the heavier side of music.
Bro, that album's nearly as old as me and you as well. I think that was like 2000.
Yeah.
I might be right, 2001. I want to say 2001. 8th of May 2001. So it's like 7 years and 2 days younger than me.
I was 6 years old when that album came out. And I wasn't listening to the alternative side of music back then. I was probably listening to fucking like Robbie Williams that my mum was playing.
I remember it being on MTV.
Yeah. That's another thing, like, you bring up MTV, another thing I wanted to fucking bring up, Kerrang TV being closed down.
That's heartbreaking.
Another announcement that came this week. Fucking, that is... I remember, like, we used to, like, we'd go around each other's houses and stuff, and we'd literally just fucking, I don't know, we'd chat about shit or whatever, but we'd have Kerrang TV on in the background.
Yeah,
just
Kerrang was great.
Music videos. Fucking brilliant. And, like, I'm going to miss it. I say I'm going to miss it. I haven't fucking tuned into it for years.
Nah, neither. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm going to miss it because I don't think I've put it on since like 2010.
Yeah,
but
at the same time, hearing that it's being shut down it's a kick in the gut or a kick in the how do you say it?
Balls.
It's a kick in the childhood gut. That's what it is. So yeah, it's sad to hear, but like, I mean, what's Kerrang even doing nowadays? They still got the radio station.
Yeah, but it's like not nationwide anymore. I remember Kerrang used to be like in the Midlands, at least. It used to be 105.2 FM.
Yeah.
Right. And you could get that everywhere. And then it went to DAB only.
Yeah.
And then I don't even think it's DAB anymore. I think you can only get Kerrang. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. But I think you can only get Kerrang online now.
Yeah. I think that might be true. I'm going to double check it.
And back in the day as well, Kerrang had some big names on their like DJ roster as well. They had like Kate Lawler.
Yeah.
Johnny Doom. Who was Mr. Inappropriate off Balls of Steel?
Oh, fucking hell, I can't remember.
Tim Shaw.
Tim Shaw. Yeah, you got it, yeah.
I mean, like, all of them guys were Kerrang radio DJs. And like, they had some big names back in the day.
Yeah, but yeah, there it is, isn't it? FM radio station. Went live, fully live 2004, and was shut down 2013, moved online. And I think it's still just online, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, in the daytime, it wasn't much to be desired for, because you'd be at work and you'd hear the pigeon detectives emergency fucking 7 times a day.
Yeah, true. It's the same as fucking BBC Radio 1. You hear the same song about fucking 20 times.
Yeah, that's very true. But
everybody around you seems to enjoy it, so you just get on with it. But I mean, do they still do the magazine, or is that online only now?
I'm not sure. I haven't bought a Kerrang magazine since I was about fucking 9.
It might be a bit more recent than that.
Oh,
I don't think I started buying it till I was like 12.
Yeah.
But like, my dad used to buy me a copy every Wednesday. And I'd basically wallpaper my fucking room with posters.
I remember your bedroom, actually.
It was a fucking dirty fanboys room. That's what it was.
It was, man. It was.
I think it's just being
on a quarterly basis.
Yeah, so it's gone from weekly to quarterly. That's a shame as well. Like, it was such a big staple in, like, the alternative music scene, and now it's like, radio stations online only. The TV channel's gone down, and the magazine's gone from weekly to quarterly. It's a shame.
It is a shame. Yeah. But no, it's the way the world's going now. Everything's online.
Everything's online. Everything's Spotify, YouTube, and life moves on. But hey ho. I wanted to fucking bring up a band called Silly Goose. I fucking love these guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, in fact, let me
Never heard of them.
Oh yeah, they're from over in the States.
Let's give them a listen.
But I want to check where they're from first.
Atlanta, by the looks of it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, so they come out of Atlanta, Georgia. They've just released a new track. Where the fuck is Spotify? There it is. Honestly, mate, these guys, they remind me of a fucking younger fucking Limp Bizkit. Like, and I don't know, they're just fucking hardcore rap metal, right? So, new track, King of the Hill, came out, in fact, when did it come out? I think it was, 19th of January this dropped. So check it out. And like their debut album, The Streets Heard It First. I'll fucking go into that with Luke when he's finished checking out the latest single. But I fucking love the story behind these lads.
It does actually sound a lot like Fred Durst as well.
It does, yeah.
I can totally see why you would get Limp Bizkit vibes off this.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything down, like even down to the drums, like it's got John Arty written all over it.
Yeah, it really does. Like, if I go back into, if you go on, the one thing I love about him, if you go onto the artist page on Spotify, if you go down to the about section, all they've written is Silly Goose, baby, it's rap rock, and that's it. It's fucking brilliant. I found these guys on TikTok because basically, did you ever see those memes like that metal band playing in Denny's? And it's like, what the fuck is up, Denny's?
The Denny's Grand Slam.
Yeah, yeah. But I found these guys. The first video I saw of them, they were playing in a Subway.
Yeah, fair play.
It's fucking brilliant. There's just some guy ordering a sandwich while the vocalist fucking running up to him screaming.
Oh, I thought you meant like a Subway, like a train station Subway, not an actual like the sandwich shop.
Yeah. And then they did another video in a McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, fair play.
But then I looked into these guys a bit more, and what they were doing was they built a a sort of makeshift stage out of a trailer that they were towing on the back of their 4x4, and they'd basically pull up outside of other bands' gigs, and when they'd finished and everyone was coming out, they'd just fucking set up and start playing on their trailer, and they'd do a gig at the
Well, you got yourself a free crowd there, ain't you?
Yeah, exactly. And people stayed around and they fucking digged it and they loved it. So these guys, they eventually did their...
Might get done for disturbing the peace, like.
They did a few times. Security did, sort of try and take the stuff down, unplug them, move them on. Police were called on them a few times and they were told, yep, shut it down. So they had to, because obviously they don't want to get arrested. But obviously it all went on social media. I'd like to say went viral, got a decent amount of views, but I wouldn't say it went viral. But then they did their debut album, and I think the title of the album is quite fitting. In The Streets Heard It First.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's
a good name, and I love the fucking album artwork as well.
That's Bad Boy, to be fair.
Yeah, just on the back of their fucking trailer, and obviously since that album come out, it's a banging album. I'd fucking definitely check that out if you can. But they've released a couple of singles since then. Rap Rock Jesus, and then the latest one, King of the Hill. And I'm digging these guys. I really am, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they do. And if they ever come to the UK, I'm fucking there.
You couldn't do that over here in this country. You couldn't get a trailer. Imagine pulling up to outside the fucking O2 Academy in Birmingham in one of them. You'd have a fucking parking ticket in about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be nowhere to fucking park.
Or you'd have a PCSO coming up to you like, where's your number plate? You need a plate on the back of that, mate. Has it been MOT'd?
Yeah, clamped for no tax.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, I wanted to mention those guys because honestly, if you like rap rock or anything like Limp Bizkit, these guys are fucking absolutely smashing it. Yeah.
I will keep an eye out for them. Hopefully making an appearance in the UK sometime soon, man.
As I say, if they ever come to the UK, I am there. Because I've seen, online some of their live shows, and it's a mess.
Yeah. Really.
In a good way.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah.
Right, there's a band that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Mate. Which are causing fucking waves in Birmingham.
Right.
They're not a huge band, but fuck me, they're a good one. I've seen them a few times in local shows. In fact, first time I ever saw them was in a little cafe in Birmingham called Centrala. And a friend took me. It was £10 on the door. But the band are called Flesh Creep. They're a hardcore punk band from Birmingham. They are the nicest guys ever, right? But fuck me, they go hard, man.
Yeah.
Like during the sound check, the guitarist is playing in a Messer dual rectifier, and he just went like that, and the sound that came out of his hand made me drop to my knees, man. It was so good. I think I've seen him 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah.
In fact, on my birthday, I accidentally dropped a pint over the lead singer, and he just went, "Dad, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, man." He seems the nicest guy ever. Yeah. Oh. And I had sleepless nights over that for about 4 days. Like, but
he's like, he fucking hates me.
I'm going to play you a track.
Do it.
And I want you to listen to the whole thing, mate.
The whole thing? All right.
Yeah, I'm in love with it. It's called...
I'll take them.
Right. So this is a song called Heads Will Roll by a band called Flesh Creep from Birmingham.
Right.
I want you to listen to this whole track, man, because it blew my mind when it came out.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that classic punk vibe from it. I get real Cancer Bats vibes from it as well.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Ooh. You say these guys are really, making waves in the Birmingham metal scene?
Well, the Birmingham, punk and hardcore scene.
Yeah.
I won't lie, I don't really have a lot to do with punk and hardcore in Birmingham, but... Yeah. I've been to a fair few shows over the last year, and there are some really, really good bands in Birmingham at the minute, mate.
Yeah.
I would say these are probably the best band in Birmingham at the minute, easily.
Fucking sick. I'm liking it. And they've only got 452 monthly listeners.
And I've just turned that fucking Xbox on again, sorry.
That's alright. How are those guys only got 452 fucking monthly listeners? That's a shame. But yeah. I I'll definitely get those fucking like raw punk vibes from that. They're good.
Their live shows as well are something else. Like, yeah, their vocalist Tom is such a good frontman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their influences are bands such as Spy, Gulch, and Geld.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which I won't lie, I've not listened to any of them bands.
Yeah, neither have I. Yeah.
You know, if you're into your punk, maybe you do know who those bands are.
Yeah.
There's something weird that really brings me into them because I don't really listen to that type of hardcore and punk, but there's just something about them live, mate. That just pulls me in.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this and you do get a chance to go and see Flesh Creep, you will not regret it. They're a great live band.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time, if you're going to see them at all, fucking, tag me along.
I will tag you along for sure. I'll tell you where else I saw them as well. I saw them with, have you ever heard of Show Me the Body?
No.
They supported Show Me the Body in Birmingham.
Okay.
At the Asylum. And hearing them in a venue like that as well, it was something special, man.
I also wanted to bring up, Alpha Wolf's new single. When did it come out? Let me check. Okay, so it's called Sucks to Suck. Came out 24th of January, so just over a week ago. Featuring Ice-T. And, to be fair, it slaps. It really does. And I fucking just love Ice-T's bit as well. It's just, I don't know, classic rapper in a metal song where he just fucking starts laying some lines like, you're going to fucking die. Shit like that. I don't know, but I'll just dig it. But yeah, while he's listening to that, I also want to apologise if that camera stopped fucking recording at some point. Technical difficulties. I realised it stopped recording. Don't know how long ago. It is recording again now. But we got all the audio, and that's the main thing.
Chugs for days, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna die!
Yeah. I don't know why, I just love it. I love it when artists like this collab.
I'm getting big vibes from this.
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah, I like that. Big fan of that.
Yeah, so that was Sucks to Suck by Alpha Wolf featuring Ice-T. And I fucking love it when artists like that collab and bring two completely different genres together. I think metalcore or anything like that goes well with rap music. When I was younger, I wouldn't have thought that to be the case, but I think quite a few artists have proven that is the case, especially when you've got that end of the fucking rap rock or rap metal end of the spectrum with things like Limp Bizkit and fucking Silly Goose, as I showed you. So I think when you bring people like fucking Ice-T into it, it actually works.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I don't know what you think about collabs such as who was it? It's fucking Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
Said sometime in the future, him and Ed Sheeran are going to collab.
Fuck off!
Yeah. Now, I mean, it
when was that?
Let me find it.
Who had Danny Filth and Ed Sheeran on the fucking 2024 bingo card, man? Because you have just won a full house.
Yeah, Danny Filth shares updates on.
There's actually a picture.
Yeah, there's a picture of Danny Filth having a meal and a beer with Ed Sheeran.
That's fucking elite, bro.
Yeah, so Danny Filth shares updates on a new Cradle of Filth album and single with Ed Sheeran. I don't know when it's coming.
When was this article from?
Find out. That was 8th of August last year.
That's not even recent, man.
No,
I've slept on this.
Oh yeah. This is not recent. That was the last update. But I did hear something recently that apparently said they're working on it. Hopefully it'll be coming later this year. But part of me is thinking, I mean, they are two complete ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Those are the fucking polar opposite of each other.
Yeah. I mean, it could end up going really well. It could absolutely slap. You never know. But
I hope so. Even when Danny Filth released a song with Bring Me the Horizon, I thought that was mad. I remember seeing that, going, looking back at the album cover and going, featuring Danny Filth. I was not expecting that, but that has blown my fucking mind, bro.
Do you reckon you could see Danny Filth getting on stage with him at the Brit Awards?
Singing The Fucking Shape of You. Like.
Couple more things I want to quickly bring up that have obviously been in the news recently. Issues have fully disbanded now. Or they're doing they're going to announce some final gig dates. I'm assuming that will just be in the States. But yeah, they're done now. I think they really went. Well, it kind of ended for them after Tyler Carter was left the band.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he actually left or was removed, but it was after that whole sexual misconduct thing, when he was accused of sexual misconduct.
Right.
So yeah, so after he left, I felt like nothing really came out about him.
I sort of fell out of love with them.
Yeah,
a little bit. Anyway, I think
I liked them when they were first getting started, like the first album they did and whatnot. I thought, oh yeah, these slap.
there was a little EP they did as well before with Princeton Avon.
Yeah,
and that was a fucking track. I still listen to that on a regular basis.
Yeah, there's a couple of songs that I've got saved. That obviously, if they come up when I've got things on shuffle, I'll still listen to it. But at the end of the day, I kind of just they fell off my radar. So, I'm not too gutted about them being disbanded. In all honesty, I'm not too.
Yeah, neither am I. I won't be losing any sleep over it. Put it
that way. Oh, no. In other news of bands disbanding, I think it was beginning of January. Rage Against the Machine disbanded again. Yeah. So that's that. Maybe they'll come back again in another couple of years. And then say they want to play Reading and Leeds and then drop out again.
Yeah, maybe.
No, he did have an injury though, didn't he?
I
swear he did.
Don't care.
True. Yeah. And then some other news that come out 2-3 weeks ago, I think. Ben has left Asking Alexandria.
I haven't really paid attention to this band for a fucking long time anyway.
I haven't really paid attention to him since the album The Black came out.
Yeah, was that the one with the other vocalist?
Yeah.
With Dennis Forstastorov or something like that?
I can't remember his name. I knew it was Dennis. I can't remember his surname. Yeah, so... Yeah, after they released that album, I thought, yeah, it's pretty good. But it's not Danny. It's not the same. I mean, I know that's a fucking bad view to have, but at the time, that's what I felt.
That is a typical...
Yeah. I know.
That is literally the whole fucking... Don't wear that band shirt unless you can name 3 songs. That's literally what you've just done.
I know, and I'm ashamed of that. To be fair, it was a long time ago, that was, though. But yeah, and I just kind of stopped... not stopped listening to him, but just stopped paying attention to him after that, even after Danny came back and everything. And yeah, they were one of them that I've just never been too fussed about since then.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, Ben's a founding member of that band, and then they went, they fucking rose in popularity fucking quick back in the day. And it was, I mean, it was his and Danny's project, but really, he was the main songwriter of it. It was his baby.
Mm.
And then I don't know whether it's because he feels like it's going in a direction he's not happy with, or maybe it's due to the fucking shoddy songwriting of recently. I don't know. But yeah, part of me doesn't care, but at the same time, it's a shame to see him go because it's like, he's a founding member of it. So it's always a shame to see a founding member of a band go. You know what I mean? If it's a band that's been around for a long time and they've had members.
Well, that's the other thing as well. I can't really call myself a fan because I don't listen to them at all, but they have been around for a long time.
Yeah,
and I just don't feel like they've done much in recent years, or at least they have done a lot, but it hasn't really probably gone the way that they wanted it to, or it hasn't done as well.
Yeah, I think.
But I also, at the same time, a lot of their fan base that they had in their early success have grew up and gone on to different things.
Yeah,
now.
I feel like they're still big, but they're not as big as they once were.
No, not at all.
So, but I mean, this news could be affecting other people completely differently who are still fucking mega fans of him. But yeah, I think again, I don't really care, but it's still a shame. I think that's all from me.
And I think that's all for me as well. It is 1,000 fucking degrees in this room.
Yeah,
as well.
It does get very fucking warm in this room because I got 3 lights on, PC on, 3 fucking monitors on.
The Xbox has been on 4 times as well.
You keep fucking turning it on. Yeah, so this has been the first episode of the Alternative Audio Podcast. So yeah, fucking sick. This is as I say, we may have had technical issues and we'll sort bits and bobs out. We're hoping to get a bit of a better space to do this. But let us know what you think. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of the episode. Obviously, you can recommend improvements as well and recommend things you want us to talk about as well. And if you've got fucking, new bands out there releasing new shit that you want us to talk about and check out, let us know.
Yeah, if there's anything you want us to listen to, drop us a message on the page and we'll have a look.
Yeah, it's pretty much we fucking love anything metal, metalcore, rock, alternative, and we want to fucking talk about it as well. So, yeah, fucking sick. This has been the Alternative Audio Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.